up, y'all? Welcome back to another Detroit Lions news video. And this is day 3 of Detroit Lions news, day 3 in a row. Yeah, we're killing it right now. And we are going to be going through the news, so let's get it started. It's not that important that it's day 3. I don't know why I pointed that out, but I did. Also, before we get into the video, I would love for you guys after this one to go check out my NFL scouting combine takeaways. That one took forever to make, took forever to edit, and yeah, I tried like 4 times to upload it. Upload it early, tried to upload it later, then it got to the very end, it said error, and I had to restart again. So, whoa, there's a lot of work that went into that one. So if y'all could just go watch it. And if you don't want to watch it, click like and then leave. That's cool. Anyways, that's what we're going to be. No, that's not what we're going to be talking about. But you guys go check that out, and that's, what I talk about over there. But we're going to be talking about some Lions news today. And the first thing we have is from Todd McShay. Now, this is a belief by Todd McShay on what will happen in the NFL draft. And this is kind of something that I think is super interesting because I think it's actually very possible that this scenario does happen. I think a lot of you guys want it to happen. And that is that the Detroit Lions don't take Tua at number 3. Someone else does, which means the Detroit Lions will trade back. A lot of people want to see the Detroit Lions trade back and especially get other things in return. I thought I would just point that out there. Todd McShay said that he believes that someone will take Tua at number 3, but it won't be the Detroit Lions. He thinks a team like the Chargers, the Panthers, the Dolphins, someone like that could trade up. So I thought I would just point that out by Todd McShay real quick, and now we'll get into some other news. We heard that Matt Patricia called the Matthew Stafford trade rumors comical. If you guys didn't see that interview, go check it out. I'm actually not sure what interview that's from. I don't know. I think it's Matt Patricia at the combine. I think that's what it is. If I have a clip, I might throw it in. If I can't because it's copyright, I'm not going to throw it in. Otherwise, go check it out if you guys want to. But he said it was comical and that, one of the reasons that he came to Detroit was because of Matthew Stafford. However, for some reason, other NFL coaches and GMs in the league believe that Matthew Stafford wants dealt out of Detroit. Okay, I don't think this is the case. This is obviously just a rumor or a report that they believe he might want to get dealt. That doesn't mean he will. That doesn't mean the Lions want to. That just means they think that he wants to, right? You guys get what I'm saying there? I don't think Matthew Stafford wants to be out of Detroit. I feel like if Matthew Stafford wanted to be out of Detroit, he probably wouldn't keep signing extensions because he could go get some money elsewhere. This man would get paid. Someone's going to pay this man. I don't think he wants to get dealt out of Detroit. He said a lot of times that he likes Detroit and he loves it here. And, I just don't see it happening. We know, at least according to Matt Patricia, that when he said after he called Matthew Stafford and saying that the reports were not true, he said, thanks, I don't want to go anywhere. So, yeah, I don't think he wants to go anywhere. I think these are people just trying to be slick, okay, and they're trying to get our guy. But no, you can't have him, all right? You can't have him. Go draft someone else. Go draft Jalen Hurts. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, that's the second thing we have. This was reported by Michael Silver of the NFL Network. Next up, we have a perfect scenario that's a trade scenario for the NFL Draft. Now, as you guys can see from the thumbnail and probably the title, this is a scenario that I came across today, and I think it's actually somewhat realistic, and at the same time, I think it's perfect, and it's, oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful trade scenario. I'm honestly getting goosebumps. This is a trade scenario that could potentially give the Lions one of the best players in the league and also still a first-round pick while the Patriots still can find their guy that they need in the draft. That's right. So you guys may not be able to tell, but basically the trade scenario is this. The Detroit Lions and the New England Patriots trade in this year's draft. So if you don't know, the New England Patriots actually pick at number 23. We pick at number 3. So that's 20 spot difference. So it's a long way. So the Patriots would have to give us something in return. Well, what is the problem right now with the Detroit Lions? What are we all concerned about? Who are we all concerned about? It's Darius Slay. We don't know if Darius Slay is going to come back or if he wants to extend. We don't know if we're going to trade him away. But in this scenario, Stephon Gilmore is traded to the Detroit Lions. Now, some people may say this is crazy, but I don't think it's actually crazy. Again, this is just a report or a rumor that came out that they believe this could be a possible draft trade scenario. Stephon Gilmore is 29 years old. He's going to be 30 at some point, so he's not very young. However, he is coming off of probably his best season, maybe of his career. He was the best cornerback in the league last year statistically. Yeah, I've compared all the cornerbacks. Darius Slay was really, really good last year. Stephon Gilmore was on another level last year. And yes, he's kind of old, but keep in mind that he fits the system that we run, so he would be fine because he can play man-to-man coverage. He's about the same age as Darius Slay. He still has 2 years left on his contract, so if he's traded for a guy like Stephon Gilmore, we wouldn't have to just extend him right away. We would have to pay his contract. We wouldn't have to give him a big extension, and by the time you would have to give him an extension, he'd be like 32, so he may not even ask for that much. Now, what they believe is that in this scenario, the Detroit Lions would actually hold on to Darius Slay to pair Stephon Gilmore and Darius Slay up together. Personally, I don't think that's a must. I mean, you don't have to pair them up together, but could you imagine Darius Slay and Stephon Gilmore? Talk about having a no-fly zone, right? That'd be crazy. Everybody wants Okuda. I'd take Stephon Gilmore just because he's that great. However, this is even better because we still have first round pick in the draft, which would be at number 23 for us. So we pick at number 23. Number 23, guys out there could be a Kenneth Murray. You could go get a linebacker because then you would already have a corner. You could go get a defensive lineman, maybe an Epinesa, maybe a Gross Matos falls. Maybe you trade back out of that pick and add a second round pick. So yes, you do lose out on a high pick when it comes to, the draft. However, you still do have one, and at the same time, you're not spending that much more money because you could be moving Darius Slay, which means free agency, you can go still fill out the defensive line and offensive line, which is a need, or you could keep Darius Slay, pay both, which I don't know if you want to do because it would cost a lot of money. However, you would have one of the best secondaries in the league, if not the best cornerback duo in the league. So you may be asking, okay, well, hold up. What do the Patriots get out of this? Well, they get the number 3 pick. It's that simple. They get the 3rd pick in the draft. And what the Patriots need, they need a quarterback because according to many people around the NFL, there is a very good chance that Tom Brady will land somewhere else this offseason. I'm not going to lie. That's going to be weird. I can't imagine seeing him in a different jersey. But honestly, if it leads to a trade like this, that's possible. Yes, I'm good for it. I'm very happy if that could happen. So this actually could make sense for the Detroit Lions and for the New England Patriots. Now, obviously, they would lose the top corner. But, they could go get another one in free agency, right? They got money. Well, they ain't broke. Don't give me that. They broke stuff because they're losing Stephon Gilmore, so they're losing that contract they have to pay, so they can go get someone else, and then they can get their quarterback for the future because they don't need someone that can just fill in for now. They need someone for a while because they don't have one. They didn't get a backup. They don't have someone prepared. They don't. So they do actually have the guy out of Auburn. I can't think of his name right now, and he's not bad, but I don't think he is their future quarterback. So I would like to say this would be a great scenario if the Lions could actually pull it off. Even if they trade Darius Slay away, I wouldn't be mad because maybe you get a first or second in return for Slay. So you pair that with the 23rd pick, and you have Stephon Gilmore, who you don't have to pay for an extension. Yikes, that would be a problem defensively, and I think that would be a really good swap for us. And not only that, it would give the Patriots a chance to go get a quarterback, and I think they would be leaning towards more Justin Herbert. I don't know if they'd want to take a risk on a guy like Tua, but they could. You never know. It's the Patriots. They do a lot of things that work out, and sometimes we're surprised by it. Sometimes they cheat. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, hey, if you get a Super Bowl, I guess it's worth it. Anyways, there you go. Let me know what you guys think of that trade scenario. I think that would be absolutely beautiful. So, like I said, 29 years old. Come on, man. That's just a great trade scenario if we could somehow make that happen. So like I said, that's pretty much it for the Lions news, other than what Isaiah Simmons had to say. And when they asked Isaiah Simmons, hey, what position do you play, Isaiah? Because you play all these positions. What would you consider yourself? He says, I play defense. That was dope. Okay, I'm not going to lie. That just sounds mean, like, oh yeah, you play linebacker, corner, what you play? Like when you're asking like a 6-year-old, a 6-year-old just started playing flag football. Like, hey buddy, what do you play? Linebacker, corner, you play safety a little bit? He said, no, I play defense. You're like, oh snap.
Best kind of firework to buy.
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
You know what I mean? So, like, Isaiah Simmons kind of just dropped the ball right there. We know he is dropped the ball, the right word. He's an interesting and intriguing pick for us at number 3. There's a lot of guys out there to keep an eye on, and this draft should be super exciting. That's just a scenario. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but if it did, I wouldn't be mad. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts, comments below. What do you think about that trade scenario? And also, please go check out my comment video if you have not. Please, I would love that. I would be so, so grateful. But I am grateful that you clicked on this video and you're at this point. If you're at this point and you're still watching me, I don't know what you're doing with yourself. Want to watch me play with this for a minute? I don't know how long this video is, but okay, I'm not sure what we're doing. You're still watching. Okay, cool. Don't have anything planned anymore. I think I'm pretty much done. Oh, I got Mike wrote down. I don't know why I wrote that down. I mean, how long is this video? Can y'all? All right, if you're still here, that's a problem. You can go now. Like, I know, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta work on some other videos. Okay, the combine's about to start. Please, go somewhere else. Hey, you're still here. You're not slick. You know what? I may do a giveaway. So, you know what? If you're still here, go in the comments and comment licorice. If you can spell that. I can't spell that, so don't ask me. Look up licorice. Figure out how to spell it. Put licorice in the comments. Let me know that you came here, and maybe I'll do a giveaway for this mini helmet. So, or a t-shirt giveaway. I may do a t-shirt giveaway. That'd be really cool. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'm out.